This is the Gears of War Series 6 Boomer Mauler 7-inch figure by NECA, and as you many Gears fans know that this one is a variation of the regular Boomer from Gears 1, and this guy appears in Gears 2. There's also another variation, which is the Grinder with a really heavy Gatling gun. Yep, very big one. But for now, we got this amazing figure by NECA, and just for this one, guys, I don't think this figure is about posability and articulation, even though he has very good articulation. Uh, but for this one, I think it's more about extreme detail and just the look of this figure. Amazing sculpting by NECA. Yep, it's all about extreme detail, and if you have one, you would really appreciate having this figure in person. Um, yeah, let's take a look at the packaging here, and on the left side, you can see a close-up shot of his face. So you can see he's a very nasty-looking creature, and well, in the front, you can see a better one. And here is the zoomed-out picture. You can see his body. You see him. You can see him in action. Yep. And in the back here is just the picture of the figure. And down here it said collect them all. We have 4 figures from Web 6, which is Countess, Scorch, Mauler, and the Cock Soldier, and with the 4 from Delta Squad. And like I said before, guys, this is the just a variation of the Boomer, and it shares mostly the same mold. And talking about the regular Boomer, I just happen to have one here, and everything is everything is the same, despite having some minor pain, but overall it's the same thing. This one has a open mouth headscarf, so that's the difference. This one is a little bit open, and another difference is the right bicep, and I'll show you why. Okay, but now let's talk about accessory. He comes with this flail that it fits alright in his hand, so I'm not gonna complain. So here is the flail. It is armed with the explosive head. I just found out now when I read the back of the packaging, because in the game I didn't even bother to look for information. Even if you, even if you dodge his attacks, even if your clothes is still gonna blow your body, and you still die. So, good thing to know. And the chain part of this flail, and here, these 4 sides, they are made of a very soft rubbery plastic. Even this part. So make sure you don't swing this thing too often. This thing is prone to tearing. So make sure you be careful with it. Put that aside, and the second accessory is his shield, the boom shield, and because of a cost issues, they took out the spring loaded feature. In the game, these 4 panels can extend. At first I thought, yeah, alright, okay, no spring loaded feature, but initially I thought they can be extended even without this spring. But come on, these 4 panels are glued in, shut to this middle panel. Even if they added a spring loaded feature and they raised the price up to $16.99 or $17.99, I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind paying for this figure, because $16.99 is about the same price you would pay for a regular Predator figure. So really, and if you take a look at this figure, and with the detail and the amount of plastic, I say that you really gonna get the bang for your bucks here. Yep. But sadly, no. And these straps are removable. It's go through right. I mean, it go right through the slot. So at first I thought it is a little bit irresponsible of NECA, but when I was playing around with it and I did a little bit of thinking, I was like, oh wow, NECA is very thoughtful, because with a removable strap you can adjust the circumference of this thing, and if you have a gears figure, you can give it to a gears, so it's interchangeable. Yeah, very neat and very thoughtful, NECA. I am sorry that I doubted you, but you're an awesome toy company. Okay. I mean, this one you kind of have to push it through, and it's not easy. It's not easy. You just kind of have to push them through. Okay, and he has a removable helmet. It is nice detail. It has these little peg inside the helmet, and if you take a look at his head sculpt, and it's had the same thing on the regular Boomer. He has these hole. I thought they are his ear, but no, it's just that so that the helmet can stay better on his head. I mean, with all the accessory, and with this one sharing the almost the same mode, you can pretty much give these accessories to the regular Boomer, and give the boom shot to this guy. Really, yeah, like I said, they are interchangeable. So besides having a different head sculpt, this one has a shorter right bicep. You can see there's a little bit of indentation. This one is still with the regular. So like this, I mean, the forearm can bend up even more. Maybe so you can put him in the swinging mode, just like in that picture. Maybe that's why. Okay, but really there is not a whole lot of differences between these two. Okay, and let me bring up Marcus Phoenix here for side comparison. And again, because of the cost, they had to shrink the size of the Boomer. He should have been a little bit taller, maybe like that. And yep, it's all about cost, guys. Same with the shield. So anyway, if you can find two of these, I mean, go ahead and pick up two. It's really an amazing figure. And for posability freaks, I mean, this is not about articulation. Again, extreme detail. This one is a must-have for old Gears fan. I highly recommend it. You can find this one at your local Toys R Us for a $15 price range, or you can check it at your local comic book store. Maybe they will have it for maybe about $18 or $20, but I mean, it is well worth it. So if you can find one or two, go ahead and pick them up. It's a must-have for your Gears of War collection. I certainly highly recommend this one, and thanks for watching.